putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
You want some news? I'm going to give you some news. CNN is going to have a town hall for James Comey. I'm talking about Crooked Comey, former head of the FBI. Can you believe they're giving this dude he's going to have carte blanche to tell his side of the story. Oh, man. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's a Kevin Jackson Show. So glad you're with me. I'm glad to be able to share these little tidbits with you. James Comey, one of the most crooked people to ever be in the FBI, is going to get, I'll say, the full attention of the nation, which means they'll get about as many people that will watch a public access channel, CNN. But actually, you know what? People are going to tune in to hear Comey. They are. It's a commercial. This is a fight back. I would love for CNN to do Comey and then have somebody who could counter Comey at the, like, for example, with the NRA. They want to have an NRA thing, have people ask questions of Comey that are going to ask tough questions like, why did you say this during the testimony, but you said this here? Now, do you believe that the audience CNN is going to assemble for Comey is going to be a tough audience, or is it going to be one of those CNN audiences? Because I'm going to tell you, if it was a tough audience asking Comey, if I were his lawyer, I would advise him against it. Remember, everybody said, Donald Trump shouldn't talk to Mueller. Don't even bother to talk to Mueller. Where's that gone? Has anybody said in ages Donald Trump shouldn't talk to Mueller? When have you heard anything about it? I asked earlier in the broadcast, where is Adam Schiff? Where's all the Russian collusion? Now they're in the marketing of the lie. See, they've told the lie. They've tried to sell the lie. Now they must remarket the lie because nobody's believing it. Comey's on the ropes. I saw an article that said Eric Holder, making an evaluation of if he wants to run for president in 2020. Let me tell you something right now, folks. Eric Holder is in no way evaluating whether he's going to run for president in 2020. It isn't happening. That is a media fabrication. It's a lie. You're going to say, Kevin, how do you know? You ain't talking to Eric Holder. Let me tell you, Eric Holder is trying to keep himself out of prison. Eric Holder is trying to redistrict and do things in such a way that Congress will never convict him of anything. He is so busy working with the, what they call it, the undercurrent, the swamp creatures of DC. They got, the deep state. Thank you. The deep state. They're so busy working with the deep state. There is no way that clown is considering running for president. He is probably one of the most unpopular people on the planet. I'm talking about even with Democrats. They can't stand him. Have you ever looked at Holder? He always looks like he's angry because he is. Have you seen many of these people that you look at? Look at Peter Strzok. Look at McCabe. Look at any picture you see of McCabe. Now, don't misunderstand me. He's a serious G-man, a crooked one. But they're all mad. They're mad for a reason. Hillary Clinton fakes laugh. You can see she's straining. But I can see the frown under. Don't look at me. You see it. You see the devil in her eyes when you see her because she's disingenuous. A town hall with Comey. What next? A party of former. They're going to reconvene the cast of Obama's administration like it's a reunion of Friends. Or the reunion of Seinfeld. Oh, hey, everybody, welcome back. Talk about having crooks, so many crooks in one location. Geez, hey, if you do that, will you please let the new version of the FBI just arrest all those crooks? Wow. You're going to give Comey that much latitude on nationwide TV so he can, we want to talk about a wine fest. Holy cow, please bring some crackers because it's going to be a wine fest. What do you with wine? What do you have with wine? Champagne, you have strawberries. With wine, what? Cheese? Bring some cheese. That's it. Producers like to correct you all the time. They do it in front of people too. That's what I know. They don't hear. They don't hear you, but you're still correcting me while I'm on the air. Anyway, Comey's gonna get an audience. Wow. Hey, I want to review a few tweets. There was some good stuff out there. Roseanne's show is back. We talked about that. Great ratings, blah, blah, blah. Hey, here's one. Here was something I got. It was a tweet. Obama was president during 8 school shootings. Why did they wait until now to protest? He was president during 8 of them. Now, he was president during a lot more school shootings, probably if you include colleges and universities. And certainly he was president during lots of Muslim bombings, lots of Muslim, atrocities here in America. No protest. Muslims, this Muslim guy goes in, he shoots up a nightclub. No protest. Gay people went after gays. Muslim shoots up a Christmas party. Christians didn't even protest. But certainly leftists didn't protest that those Muslims having all those weapons. They wait till now. I wonder why. Interesting. Interesting timing, leftist. Here's one. A new bill in Kansas would make schools liable for shootings if they deny teachers the right to carry a gun on campus. Perfect. In fact, I think all gun-free zones should be held accountable. If you remove my right to defend myself, then you have the obligation to protect me. That's what a guy wrote on Twitter. He's 100% right. See, when we become more litigious, I know, look, conservatives, you hate to sue. You do. You hate to get all, riled up and all. But if you were to sue a municipality for somebody, and it has to be the victim. I learned this through talking to attorneys because we used to want to wage some lawsuits. If you want to get the attention of leftists, hit them in their pocketbook. When they're playing with other people's money, you can't do anything to them. When it's their money, suddenly it's a big deal. See, let me give you an example. Jerry Brown is the governor of California. So maybe you have some issues with him there. But Jerry Brown, the citizen, can be sued. He can be sued. So, I'm presuming this is the case. Other legislators who want to make, for example, sanctuary cities. If something happens to a victim, we need, I'm telling you right now, if the conservatives, if we got together, and I know the group's kind of like this, but if we had a group of attorneys that we funded and all they did was go and initiate lawsuits against the lunacy of leftism, we'd nip this thing in the bud. We would. This bill to sue schools, sue gun-free zones, sue municipalities that limit your ability. See, here's what they do. They say, yeah, you can carry your gun. You can have a constitutional right to the Second Amendment. Oh, but you can't bring your gun into this location. Oh, but you can't bring your firearm into such and such, into the Walmart or whatever. We're a gun-free zone. Okay? The minute somebody loses a lawsuit in a gun-free zone, you're going to see people scraping those little signs off the window. Yeah. We're no longer a gun-free zone. It's ridiculous. Here was another one. I have not researched this story, but I saw this. I thought it was interesting. Minneapolis FBI agent Terry James Albury has been charged with leaking classified information to The Intercept. Go research that for yourselves. I thought that was interesting given the tenor of the FBI these days. I wouldn't be surprised. But he's leaking information to The Intercept, which is, some sort of media outlet. I don't know whether that media outlet is lefty, righty, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? He's leaking information. Comey's FBI, remnants, now under Director Wray. So what are they going to do there? Here's one I found kind of interesting. Emma Gonzales, pro-gun student from Parkland, now admits she bullied Nicholas Cruz. Perhaps the blood she sees on the hands of the NRA was actually on her own hands, as well as the FBI, local police, teachers, and other classmates. This is what somebody tweeted. I agree wholeheartedly. If you were to dig into the story of Nicholas Cruz, you're going to find out that all the liberal policies of tolerance and non-bullying and acceptance, etc., is out the window. And if you've seen Emma Gonzales, she shaved her head. She looks like a Nazi. She does. She looks like a Nazi. Looks like she'd be one of Hitler's kids, except her name is Gonzales, so he wouldn't have accepted her. And neither do the Democrats, by the way. But they what I mean by that is they accept her publicly, but they don't accept her privately. That's how Democrats work. See, when we have an icon as conservatives, we accept them publicly and privately. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm for so-and-so. And then when you get to me at a cocktail party or something, I'm like, nah, I was just saying that on TV. We accept the people that we accept. They don't. They love Al Sharpton publicly, but privately, they can't stand him. They love Jesse Jackson publicly, but privately they can't stand him. They love Joy Behar and the women of The View publicly, but privately they want nothing to do with them. They talk worse about them than you and I ever would. I'm telling you, that's the way they work. Owned by the hard left, they're organized, well-funded, and I'm going to tell you, keep your eye on them. Don't take them for granted. Yeah, we've got them by the short hairs, but don't take these people for granted. They are crooked to their core, the most mean-spirited people on the planet. Remember that.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.